As you can see behind me, there's Anne McGrath's campaign office with our beautiful Stop Notley signs in the foreground there on public property. So you know in a few hours when they're inevitably taken down who's to blame for that one. Anne McGrath, the aficionado of censorship, as my colleague Sheila Gunn-Reid puts it, is the communist candidate here in the area of Calgary-Varsity. Sorry, not communist. She was a communist. Now she's running for the NDP. My mistake. She's running in Calgary-Varsity, and she just loves censoring the rebel and dissenting opinions. Not only did she call the police on me for asking her some non-party sanctioned questions in a public street a few days ago, it appears that Reddit, the popular website for link sharing, has banned any link that has her name on it. A Reddit user has reached out to us saying that they can't share our videos on the website anymore because someone submitted a complaint saying that anything with Anne McGrath's name in it is harassment. It's been confirmed by moderators as well that nothing is allowed with her name on it. Everything goes through a filter and nothing can be shared. Not only this, not only is she censoring us online, not only is she censoring us with the police in person, it appears, according to a constituent of Anne McGrath's, that someone actually came onto her lawn, removed a United Conservative Party sign, and replaced it with an NDP Anne McGrath sign. Here's my interview with her earlier today.
We had a UCP Jason Copping sign on our lawn that we approved to be there. And my son went out this morning to get something out of his vehicle and came back in and said the sign had been replaced with an NDP sign that had Anne McGrath's name on it, that we did not approve, and the Jason Copping sign was gone.
So you called Anne McGrath's office, I take it, and you called the UCP office as well, the campaign office. What were their responses?
I did. I called Anne McGrath's campaign office, and their response was really nothing. I noticed on her website she has an anti-harassment statement, and I mentioned that I didn't appreciate being harassed by whoever it is supporting her that's removed the sign off of my lawn. And I did call Jason Copping's campaign office, and I spoke to his campaign manager, who said she's actually seen people in this riding removing Jason Copping's signs and replacing them with NDP signs.
I don't know if you saw my story a couple days ago. I tried to interview Anne McGrath, and she just wasn't having it. She actually called the police on me for asking her questions. Did you see that video?
I did.
And what did you think about it?
I thought it was pretty pathetic. She's a public figure, and when you're a public figure, you need to answer questions from the public.
Absolutely. All right. Do you still have the sign?
I do.
And what are you planning on doing with it?
I was trying to put it in my recycle bin, actually.
Like it
wasn't fitting, so that's where it's going to go.
I don't know what to do anymore. I really don't. Anne McGrath at every turn has managed to censor the rebel, from using police officers as a woman in power. To use police officers to censor a journalist is almost unheard of in Canada. She's censored us on the internet from posting honest, newsworthy content about her. And it appears she has even gone to people's lawns to replace United Conservative Party lawn signs. I am at a loss at what to do moving forward here to make sure that the message can get out on Anne McGrath. Anne McGrath is a communist through and through. In my opinion, people deserve to know that before they go to the ballot boxes. As you saw in my previous video, actually, let's throw to that clip. Anne McGrath is the NDP candidate in the area, but she also ran for the Communist Party of Canada in the 1900s during the Cold War, actually. She ran for the Communists. So I'm wondering if you would vote for a communist, if you knew. I mean, lots of people didn't know.
I think through ignorance, I may have voted for her, but that does kind of sway my choice.
In an instant, her mind changed. She didn't know that Anne McGrath was a communist, and when she did, she was a little bit surprised and certainly is not going to be voting for her anymore. If you have any ideas on how we can get the message out of Anne McGrath, please do send them to tips@therebel.media. I'd be very interested to hear them, and maybe we'll get something done here during this election. For therebel.media, I'm Keean Bexte. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed our content. It's a little bit windy, so I hope the audio's all right here. I'm standing outside of Anne McGrath's campaign office, something that very few reporters, I think, would bother to do. If you enjoyed our content, please be sure to like and subscribe to us here on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. You know exactly what I'm going to say. Thanks.